Yo, it's your boy One Deep 215 back with another video. Listen up, fellas. Don't be the crash out dummy. Don't be the crash test dummy. Don't be the naive dummy. Don't be none of them things. Well, what am I insinuating here? What am I talking about? I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. You hear these women when they rattle off the things that they're looking for in a solid man. They looking for a provider. They looking for a protector. I put protector in quotes for a reason. You know why I put protector in quotes? Because it's not what we think. When they use the words like protector and protection, is not what we think. It's not the things that we think they are. You know, traditionally, a protector to a woman meant a man that'll have my back, a man that'll stick by my side. A man, when things get on the rougher side of things, if you know what I mean, he's going to be there. He's going to have the intestinal fortitude to stand up for me. I don't want nobody that's going to clam up and hide in the shell when it's time, when things get a little dirty, right? Overall, it means other things, but overall, that's what it used to be, right? Well, nowadays, we know we're dealing with modern women. We're dealing with modern women. And the protector mean something so contrary to what we think they talk about. Because what it is a modern woman, when they use these words like protector, they want protection from themselves. That's right. They looking for protection from themselves. Let me elaborate on that. A lot of these women know their own behavior. They know what they're willing to get into, so to speak, or lack for a better term, they know what they're capable of, whether it's inside, outside, this place, that place, or what have you. There's women that go around knowing that nothing but drama and trouble and things of that nature follow them everywhere they go. And after a while, they determine, in their own mind, they'll never acknowledge it, the common denominator is me. The common denominator is them. They have these unruly behaviors, these crazy thoughts, and it ain't even really the thought process of a woman. It's just the behavior. A lot of them know they got mouths. A lot of them is proud of their mouth. They'll tell you, oh, I got a foul mouth. And they think it's like this endearing thing. And it's not. But it's not to make a woman look crazy. It is what it is. A lot of women is proud of the fact that they got nasty mouths. They got nasty behaviors. Some women are god awful. Some. This ain't for every woman, right? But thus the word protection. They want protection from their own selves. They want to know that you got their back because, listen, dealing with a chick like me, there's going to be some adversity. I'm the type, I get into arguments with men, women, people, wherever I go. So I need a strong man that's going to have my back. And when they say have their back, they mean whether they right or wrong. Let's keep it a buck. There's a certain type of woman out here, women, plural, there's certain types of women out here that just know it comes with the territory. Any man that I deal with or that's willing to deal with me gotta have some wherewithal or a backbone, to say the least. Now, with that being said, every man should have a backbone. Every man should stand sturdy and firm, 10 toes down, however you want to put it. But when you're dealing with nonsensical women that's going to have you in all types of stuff, and when they use these phrases like protector and protection and things of that nature, they're not meaning if I was in a foxhole with you, is you going to be able to get down with the get down. Because for the most part, I'm going to say most, because there's some men that, but for the most part, to my men watching, 99% of y'all is going to be that guy. We ain't crumbling like it is what it is. Win, lose, or draw. I'm there with you. But these women ain't talking about that. They want men to condone their nonsense, right, wrong, or indifferent. When they say protector, they mean protect me even though I'm going to get into a lot of stuff. I'm so fickle and I'm such a brat and I have such a narcissistic mind state that there's going to be trouble that just follows me. It is what it is. And I want the Captain Save-A-Ho type of guy to be there, and whether I'm wrong or right, wrong or indifferent, I want that man to understand that there's going to be times of heartache, times where you're going to have the fortitude to deal with a chick like me. That's what a protector is in modern times. And I'm not speaking no fiction here. It's true. There is a fraction of women that do mean it in that traditional state. Because for the most part, we think of women as somewhat delicate, fragile human beings. For the most part. Nowadays, I don't know about the delicate or the fragile part for that. But that's neither here nor there. Overall, traditionally, we think of women as being delicate and fragile, and they need somebody there by their side in case times get hard. Because this is a hard world we live in. Understandable. But nowadays, these women ain't talking about it on that mind frame. They're saying, I want you to be able to deal with my BS and know you're going to deal with my BS on a regular basis. That's what a protector is to a modern woman. And I don't care what nobody say. It rings truth to that. It ain't all women. I don't even think it's half of women. But there's a certain amount of women out there that's what they deem a protector. And you guys can't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Nope. No, we not falling for it. Because that's what it is. I don't know about y'all, but every woman I done had in my life, or currently have in my life, or going to have in my life, one thing about me, I'm the most loyalist person I know. So I'm there with you. But I'm not sitting there condoning no BS. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Now, it's levels to it, obviously. If you know you're dealing with a woman that always something going on with her, that's the type of woman I'm talking about. If it's once in the blue and things go left here and there, I mean, obviously, you know your woman. So if you're dealing with a woman that you know what she's capable of, you know how far she's willing to go with her mouth, you know how belligerent she's willing to get, then there's no, I'm going to back you up every time. Every time I'm a rider. It's one thing to be a rider. It's another thing to be stupid. I ain't never been slow a day in my life. These type of women want your protection, fellas. They want your protection. And they don't mean it in a way that we think. They mean it because they know, they mean it in a way because they know I'm going to get into stuff along the way. I got a potty mouth. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm very entitled. So there's going to be times I need you to nod your head and agree with me and come protect me for certain things. And I say no to that. And a woman can call me whatever she wants. You a nut, you a sucker. I know I ain't no sucker. And I know I damn sure ain't no nut. So I'll be the nut in this video for being real. But I'm not protecting the woman that every time I turn around is something. I'm not protecting no woman if shit hit the fan. Let's put it on a grand level. Let's put it way out there. You get that phone call from your girl, and she talking about this other boy did whatever. And you like, I'm on my way. Cool. No. I'm still right there with you. You go there and you handle business, if you know what I mean. You handle business. A day or two later, or whatever, or right there when it happened, you end up in them four walls. Where's she gonna be at? When you came to protect her, knowing this is what she get, this is what she do, but I'm her rock and all that. No, because women is a time and a place. I know what real protection is, but I also know what them four walls feel like, right? And when you're in them four walls, where's she gonna be? She gonna be there sending kites every week? You gonna have Jones on your Jones? You gonna have Jones on your books? You gonna get them visits and them pictures that you looking for? And things of that nature. Yeah, for a little while, but it slowly dies down, depending on who you're dealing with. That's not even the gist of this topic. What I'm saying is some things ain't worth it. And I'm down for rocking out for who I'm with. But it's to a limit. If I know, first of all, I wouldn't be even dealing with a woman that have those type of, that would be a fling. That would be something that die off in about 3 months. Oh no, she too much. Call it what you want. Call it what you want. I lived on this great earth long enough to know that's how it go. And just know that protection word is stretched, to say the least. They're not looking, because for real, let's be real. There's some nuts out here, if I'm being real. But for the most part, a man gonna stand on his own. So the women using this protection word is too much. It's like, what is y'all really saying? Because your average guy ain't gonna rock out, let his chick just fold in his presence. Or he's not just gonna let anything happen to his girl. So they use this protector word for a reason. Saying, I need you to protect me from myself. Meaning, have my back, right, wrong, or indifferent. And it sound good on the surface, but what they're saying is something totally way past that, fellas. They saying, I'm going to do a lot of dumb shit, but I need you to nod your head like a dog to everything that happens that's nonsensical, agree to disagree, be very passive-aggressive with my bad behavior, have my back, pull up to anywhere and anything, whether I'm right or wrong. Fellas, those days is over. Those days of being a crash-out dummy for these whores, and it is what it is. But for these women, is not becoming. If she ain't your wife, or she ain't the chick that you put in whatever plus years in, stop crashing out for these women. Because I'm seeing it. You know, it ain't all about social media. You know, I watch the news. I got a small semicircle where I hear things. These guys is crashing out for people that don't even really give a damn about them, whether it's your girl or not. Because a real woman ain't even going to let you, not even saying let you because you're going to do what you do, but you know what I mean. She's not even going to amplify things to even get it to a certain predicament. She's not even going to put you in, a woman that really bang with you, not even going to put you in something that's way crazy unless it is up and it's stuck. To keep it a buck. If it's up, I done been there too. I know when it's up, it's there, and it just, stuff got to pop off. But I'm talking about, it'd be nonsense. It'd be nonsense. You know, to give y'all a quick story, you know I don't get too deep or too personal. Years ago, I got into it. I ain't even gonna say got into it, but I had a disagreement with a woman, right? Because I don't argue with women. I let them say they stuff. It don't mean nothing to me, right? But this particular instance, I ain't gonna bore y'all with the details. Just know me and the woman got into a disagreement, right? And she threatened to call whoever on me, right? Now, mind you, this in my years where I really didn't care. There was a lot going on. I lost people in my life. I was back and forth in and out of places, if y'all know what I mean. And I straight told her, because she said her dude. I said, do what you gotta do. Don't call nobody you love, though. Don't call nobody you care about. Because things can get ugly. And that rings true. And I meant that. You know, and I'm not proud of it. I'm not saying I'm no tough guy. I'm not saying what I would have did, what I wouldn't have did. But this is how it go. We know things go left. I'm not going to argue with no woman, but whoever you call, make sure it's somebody you don't care too much about. Please. And long story short, you know, cooler heads prevailed, or whatever she decided, or whatever. But what I'm saying is things go left. And when women so quick to put you in it, it ain't always about no protection. It's about proving a point. It's about entitlement. It's about for being nasty. It's about for a lot of things. Stop crashing out for these sluts. And they ain't all sluts, but y'all know what I mean. That's my lingo. Sue me for it. But y'all know what I mean. Stop it. Because sometimes it can get nasty. It real quick. If y'all know what I know, it can get ugly real quick. Protection don't mean I need you when it's cold and for you to put your coat over me and protect me when it's... It ain't all that majesty BS that it used to be. These women are saying, I want you to know you're dealing with what they would call a real one. You're dealing with a firecracker. I got a mouth, so you got to protect me because I'm going to get into a lot of stuff. And any woman out there that's going to disagree with me, they're lying to themselves. Because it's not them. That don't mean it's not. They know somebody or some people in their life that is just like that. They know women like that. So what I'm saying ain't no fiction. I know women like that, for Christ's sakes. I know family members that's like that, if we being real. They will call every Joe Schmo, and they don't care what the outcome will be. Stop crashing out for these chicks. Let it be about something real, and let her be somebody real. Y'all be crashing out over one-night stands, floozies, women y'all met 2 weeks ago, women y'all hoping to get in the bed with, all types of stuff. It ain't that deep, because if you know what I know, things can get dark real quick. It gets dark. It ain't going to be no agree to disagree. It ain't going to be no argument. It might not even be no words, if you catch my drift. So we got to stop this. I'm on my way, and no words needed. I'm coming. I'm here, because I'm still thinking about that. Nah. That ass going to be there. Let it be about something real, because it'll get real dark. It just will. And the word protection ain't what y'all mean. The word protection ain't what these women mean. It ain't protection on the landscape of what we think. Oh, they want a provider and a protector. The provider part, I don't pay no mind to. Because it's going to be what it's going to be with a guy like me. It just is. I'm rocking out with you, but all that, taking care of somebody, that's neither here nor there. Let's not get sidetracked with that. But when they say provider and protector, don't think, she just want a man that she can, feel comfortable with. On the grand scheme of things, that sound good. But I'm telling you, a lot of women that lead with, can you protect a woman like me? When they say that so abruptly, your antennas gotta go up. Not saying leave a woman alone or not pursue her. Just keep in the back of your mind. Damn, she put a little emphasis on that protection stuff. What type of chick is she? And then you'll start seeing the mannerisms come out. And you like, all right, is I'm willing to deal with this? Because it seems like everywhere we go is an argument. I can only imagine when I'm not around how she is. Y'all don't want that, bro. They out here. They be the cute ones. They be the not so cute ones. There's no face on this. There's no physical features on this. There's certain women that just carry it that way. And they think they got a license to talk any way they want, because they could call Pookie and tell dummy Pookie to come up, and he gonna handle the situation. It's gonna be handled. Not knowing Pookie could get handled just as quick. So just know that, fellas. I want to bring awareness to all y'all. Y'all know that. If y'all like videos like this, hit this video with a like. Hype this video if y'all want. Get me out there. Get me out there in the, in the public eye a little bit. Don't forget to tap that notify bell when you see, so you can see more videos like this come up. And until next time, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.